So I'm not from Bombay. आपने बोला ना काफी insecurities हैं.
यहाँ पे लोग अपने सपने पूरे करने आते हैं. There's thousands of people who want to be where you are. तो of course insecurities हैं.
How Mumbai city functions?
Today is more professional. You have casting directors and this, that, the other. Although I did have a casting director tell me, yaar, aap apna social media thoda change karo. On the basis of what I'm posting on my Instagram, if you're going to tell me this girl cannot pass off as such and such, I'm sorry. Then I don't want to work with such directors.
How you see failures now?
You learn from failure in terms of what you should not do again.
When you call fake someone in a city like Mumbai, क्या मतलब होता है उसका?
They are just trying to be extra nice to everybody in the hope that it will lead to some kind of result, or just be really nice to somebody on their face and horrible behind their back.
City like Mumbai where you are so popular at some point of time, फिर एक ऐसा time भी आ सकता है कि आप फिर भी थोड़ा सा gap आना पड़ता है यहाँ पे.
See the kind of work that's coming up for women, there isn't that much. The same few people get the best roles.
आपने business करने का भी try किया था एक बार. And what are the lessons you got?
It's very important to have the right partner. It's very important to be able to trust them. It's very important to plan correctly.
Is it success equals to happiness?
Anybody who says that success does not equate to happiness is lying. Now, what that success is different to everybody.
So, first of all, thank you for being part of Impact Stories.
Thank you so much for having me.
And Impact Stories is about creating an impact.
Clearly.
Yes. So, my idea, if I want to understand a human being, right? So, मुझे लगता है, if you ask about the childhood, then you can figure out what trauma she goes in there, these days.
Trauma?
Yeah, because there's some baggages you carry from your childhood, right?
Okay.
I think to know as a human being well, I prefer that I first ask questions from the childhood. Can we start from there only, where how everything started for you?
I went to the London School of Economics. I studied in Paris. I had a very happy childhood, thankfully. A very strong single mom and an incredible grandmother. मैं उन्हीं के साथ पली बड़ी हूँ, एक बड़े भाई. And just a very blessed, wonderful childhood. Very privileged, very well taken care of. कभी किसी चीज़ की कमी महसूस नहीं होने दी उन्होंने. And I was a very studious girl. I loved school. To the extent कि कभी-कभी मेरी मॉम कहती थी मुझे कि बंक मारनी है, मैं नोट दे दूँ, और मैं अपनी माँ को डांटा करती थी कि how can you say that? I love my school. So I really liked studying. I had a great circle of friends. And I think I was exposed to a lot of different cultures, a lot of different people from a very young age. And exposed to very strong independent women as well.
So why you thought of coming to India and settling here only?
कभी नहीं सोचा था.
Okay.
बल्कि हमारी पूरी फैमिली यूके और अमेरिका में है, तो यहाँ पे फैमिली भी नहीं थी. I was discovered when I was 11 by the incredible music director Bidu, जिन्होंने नाज़िया हसन के सारे गाने बनाए थे, और उस वक्त वो Made in India गाना बना रहे थे. And he happened to meet my mom, who was producing a TV show at the time, and asked her, do you know any girls who sing Hindi? And my mom said, yeah, my daughter, but she's very young. तो उन्होंने कहा कि can she come and meet me? And मैं बचपन से ही नाज़िया हसन की फैन थी, because मॉम उनको सुनते थे.
Okay.
तो मैंने जब ऑडिशन भी दिया उनको, तो मैंने बूम बूम गाया.
Oh.
So he's like, kid, God, you remind me of Nazia, but you're very young. One day I'll launch you, but for now I want you to sing backing vocals. तो Made in India गाने पे मैंने backing vocals गाए थे as a school kid.
Oh.
और फिर he was literally like my father figure, my mentor, my best friend. And उनके साथ रह के every album that he made from then on, I was either writing lyrics क्योंकि उनको हिंदी नहीं आती, or I was singing backing vocals, or I was singing a duet with him, and then eventually he launched me. He launched me as part of a girl band called Sansara. A lot of people remember that. हम यहाँ पे आए, हमारे 2 गाने hit हुए, but मैं college में ही थी, मैं पढ़ाई कर रही थी. And as girl bands go, we split up. And then I got a solo deal. At that time, Bidu said to me, if you're serious about this, you can't be living in London. आप 1 साल के लिए जाओ, देखो क्या होता है.
Correct.
And the rest is history.
How you got this name, Sophia? I think this...
My father was a fan of Sophia Loren. So that's how he named me Sophia. But my name got changed to Sophie because my album directors at the time, Vinay Sapru, Radhika Rao, they used to hear my mom call me Sophie. प्यार से सब मुझे Sophie कहते थे. And my mom only calls me Sophia when she's angry with me. So they used to hear Sophie and they said, Sophie is so different. because there had been a VJ Sophia in India, Sophia Haq, the late Sophia Haq, but there'd never been a Sophie. They said Sophie में कोई अलग cute बात है, कोई Sophie आज तक आई नहीं है. So they changed my name to Sophie after I became a VJ. Initially on MTV I was VJ Sophia, but जब मेरा album आया, it was Sophie and Dr. Love.
Oh.
And that's how my name got.
And why the band got split up?
Because I think it's difficult for women to stay together. I also think we had very different objectives. You know, I knew that this is a career in which you don't get overnight success. And even if you do, to maintain it is very difficult. मुझे पता था कि हमें बार-बार मेहनत करती रहनी पड़ेगी. कि एक गाने के बाद the checks won't start flying in. You have to really make a concerted effort to work. And this has to become your life. And I think the girls, we were very young, but I think the girls did not really think about moving to India. That was not really an objective for them, and I was willing to take that chance. And लड़कियों में हो जाती insecurities. अब, you know, they, for example, they didn't speak fluent Hindi. I did. तो जब हम यहाँ पे आते थे interviews के लिए, बहुत सारे interviews में I would end up taking the
बात
lead.
नहीं कर सकते.
Not, look, कर लेते थे, but I would end up taking the lead. And I think lots of silly little things like that. I was the lyricist anyway.
Okay.
You know, ऐसे I already had a TV show in the UK, तो मैं already popular थी.
Right.
I already was used to camera. So there were certain things. In fact, very often my mom forcibly became our manager because we could not afford a manager. तो वो हमारे साथ आती थी. And to make it feel कि they don't feel alienated, she would spend more time with them than me. People didn't even realize it was my mom initially because she would spend so much time with them rather than me, even on the shoots. But, you know, I think it is really difficult when you're young. It's difficult when you perhaps have to move a country. There's so many things that go into it. And I think everybody has their own destiny.
Right.
सबकी अपनी अपनी किस्मत है, सबकी अपनी अपनी journey है. And I always wish them very well. But since the day we broke up, we never spoke.
Just you believe in destiny also.
100%. मेरा यहाँ पे आना तो is only destiny because for mom and me to come without any contacts as such, without really taking any help from anyone, यहाँ पे आके in this industry, in a completely different country, to start from zero. When I come from a business family and I'm living a comfortable life in a completely different world, ये तो is destiny. There's no other word for it. There's no other word.
How you have evolved as a human being. Because you have been in, I think you have been an actor, singer, many layers.
Yeah. I think you evolve as a human being with all your experiences, with your age. I was always a confident girl, but this is the kind of industry that can bring about a lot of insecurities in many ways. And it is a rat race. You're somehow trying to find your place. You're trying to sustain. And I think वो confidence आता है with time कि यार मैं हूँ और मुझ में ज़रूर कोई बात है कि मैं अभी तक यहाँ पे टिकी हुई हूँ. And I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to do the work I like. And if it is meant for me, it'll happen. No matter how much I chase after something, if it's not meant for me, वो नहीं आने वाला. So I think that confidence comes with age, you know. Like एक वक्त था कि अगर, you know, एक रोल की बात होती थी और फिर वो रोल नहीं मिलता था, I would be broken, I would be weeping, I would be devastated. Today वो नहीं होता, I'm like, तो क्या हो? I'm fine.
Right.
It's not a big deal. And I think that only comes with time. That only comes with introspection. That only comes with experience. 20-year-old Sophie was confident, but not at ease with herself the way today's Sophie is.
So I'm not from Bombay. मुझे बॉम्बे के बारे में ज़्यादा पता भी नहीं है, कल्चर को भी नहीं पता. बट आपने बोला ना काफ़ी इनसिक्योरिटीज़ हैं, वो मैं फील इसलिए कर पा रहा हूँ कि जब मैं काम करने निकला यहाँ पे थोड़े बहुत लोगों से मिलने लगा तो मुझे लगता है वो है. Do you feel the same?
Logo insecurities or that the city creates insecurities?
That's it's vice versa. मतलब वो question ऐसा ही.
I mean, listen, this is a dreamer's city. यहाँ पे लोग अपने सपने पूरे करने आते हैं, right? तो of course insecurities हैं because इतने सारे लोग आए वही सपने पूरे करने के लिए और हम show business में हैं.
Correct.
Right? Whether you want to be a singer, model, actor, DJ, whatever you want to be, there's thousands of people who want to be where you are. And I think the most important thing to realize in your career is everybody's replaceable. Right? You're replaceable. तो आपको अपनी जगह बनानी है, which is your own unique space, right? You have to be so damn good at your job that they will think of you for that. But at some point in your life, you will be replaceable. So what keeps you going. It's those relationships that you maintain. It's the professionalism you show. It's that unique quality that you have, which is why I always say you should be yourself. You should never try to be anybody else. जब मैं यहाँ पे आई थी, I was already a singer. फिर मैं VJ बनी. फिर मुझे फिल्में मिलने लगी. और तब सबको बड़ी तकलीफ होती थी कि why don't you just do one thing? Why don't you just focus on one thing? Why do you have to do everything? And I used to be like, because I'm multi-talented, I'm multi-layered. मुझे सब करना है और मैं करूँगी. Today, every artist wants to be multi-talented because that is how you prolong your career. I knew very well. देखो, acting का कीड़ा तो definitely था. मैं एक Bollywood बच्ची थी, मुझे शौक था. But I was also very real कि I am never going to be able to be that typical Bollywood heroine. Bollywood is never going to be my bread and butter for various reasons. So I've got to fulfill myself in other ways. And if I want to last here and if I want to earn my bread and butter, I have to be multifaceted. I have to be multi-layered. And I have to create my own niche, which I did. You know, a lot of people say हम आपको screen पे hardly दिखते हैं, but they don't realize I'm one of the most popular stage performers in the country. That is how I've sustained myself. I'm the only girl in the country who gets called to sing as a singer, to host, and to do dance entries because I've had film song. There's no other girl in the country who can do all three. तो मैंने अपनी यूनिक स्पेस क्रिएट की, इसलिए मैं अभी तक कर रही हूँ. तो वो है, मुश्किल काम तो है ना, but you have to find your way.
Let's say I'm here to understand you well.
Yeah.
Let's say फेम भी निकाल देते हैं, सिंगिंग भी निकालते हैं, सब कुछ निकाल. सब कुछ निकालने के बाद Sophia, who is Sophia?
Very different to the image that's on social media. Definitely. I think the image that you see on screen is very glamorous. It's not something that I purposely created. I came from abroad very comfortable in my skin. I was used to wearing Western clothes. I was used to wearing those kind of clothes. I was on MTV being glamorous. I was in music videos being glamorous. तो लोगों को लगा glamorous. और यहाँ पे if you attach the word glamorous to somebody, it just means she's sexy and that's all she can do.
Yeah.
People just thought I was partying all the time, going out, doing all of that. I'm the opposite. I'm a complete family girl. I'm a homebody. I'm very private. I'm actually more comfortable on stage in front of 30,000 people than I am perhaps in a room with 2 or 3 people. You know, the stage is my happy place. It's where I'm most comfortable. Otherwise, I like to be very private. And I do have a very different personal life than what people would expect it to.
और क्या है वो?
Very homebody यार. मुझे इतना शौक नहीं है late nights और parties का. मेरे close knit friends हैं, मैं उनको मिलती हूँ. मैं अपनी mom के साथ रहती हूँ. My dog is my whole world and my career is my life. I love my work. I put a lot of work into it and I love it. And it is mainly live shows and things. So if people don't see it on screen, they feel कि ये क्या काम कर रही होगी? You know, she's just friends with everybody. यार मैं बहुत काम करती हूँ. You know, I travel a lot. I perform at a lot of corporate gigs, a lot of weddings, a lot of concerts. मैं करती रहती हूँ. I host some of the most prestigious awards. You know, I love what I do, but
क्या फर्क पड़ता है लोग क्या बोलते हैं?
मुझे नहीं पड़ता. And I stopped thinking about that a long time ago. I think some of us are fortunate to have started our careers before this whole social media world.
I used to watch MTV, so I know.
Yeah, so you know, so I know what it's like. I know what it's have to have real fan loyalty. जब लोगों को फोन करके कहना पड़ता था इनका वीडियो प्ले कर दो ना प्लीज. जब लोगों को शॉप्स में जाके पूछना था एल्बम आया इनका. That is real fan loyalty. Not this looking at something for 15 seconds and saying, ugh. That's just people who don't have any patience or any real loyalty for anything. Today they like you, tomorrow they like somebody else. My real fans have been with me through this entire journey and they're still there.
How you see social media now?
I think it's something you have to accept. I think it's a bane and a boon. I think it's incredible how much access you have to things around you, how much knowledge you can gain from it. I think you have to be very, very aware of what you're consuming. It's very easy to consume a lot of shit. And for, I think, younger people, I think it's very easy to be affected by that.
But when you meet these Gen Zs, or you can say...
Yeah.
So what kind of mindset you see in them? कैसे वो इवॉल्व हो रहे हैं?
मेरे nieces और nephews भी Gen Z हैं ना.
आसपास काम करने वाले लोग भी हो सकते हैं.
Yeah, मैं देखती हूँ उनको और मैं यही देखती हूँ कि there's a reason why people who came before had much longer careers. And I also think that they're so influenced by what they see around. I think everyone's very cookie cutter. I think there's very little unique identity. I think everybody feels the need to be similar or fit that perfect box. And I think that's sad. I also think they start a lot younger, so it's very difficult to develop your own personality. How many of them have been to university? How many of them have really graduated? How many of them have seen anything? University is not about getting a degree in a subject.
Yeah.
University is about where you develop your personality, where you can walk into any room and hold a conversation, where you can stand in front of royalty, politicians, fellow actors, anybody, and have a solid conversation. How many of them are prepared to do that? They've not been prepared. They've just walked straight into this at very young ages. That's not their fault, but they're also consuming everything that's around them. And I think it's not easy. I think they're being constantly judged, which everybody is, but how many of them are equipped to deal with that judgment? I think, there was a time in movies where everybody had unique beauty, unique personality. हर एक कोई अलग ही था ना.
Correct, but आज ऐसा नहीं है.
You would have on one hand you would have a Parveen Babi and a Zeenat Aman. On the other hand, you could have a Smita Patel ji, and everybody was beautiful in their own way. I think that's much harder now.
But today, beauty is blessing or curse.
I think it's not just today. I think it's always. I think beauty is always a bit of both, depending on what you want to do. I mean, who doesn't love to see someone beautiful? How can you be ungrateful for that, for being somebody who's pretty, attractive, easy on the eye? I mean, I think it's a huge blessing. But I also think that people fit you into a box. So if you're pretty, then it's much harder to prove that you're a good actor.
That was my point.
Of course it is. I mean, it's a very funny logic. If you're not glamorous and if you're more simple, ये तो अच्छी actor होगी ना? ये कैसी logic है? इसमें कोई logic ही नहीं है. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like if you're somebody who's just, perhaps not as attractive, you definitely have more substance. What does that mean? I don't understand that equation. If you're attractive, you can also have substance. Why can you not have both? But somehow people find that harder to accept. So definitely, I think people who are beautiful, people think they have it easy because of the looks, but actually they don't. They've got to prove that they have much more to them.
मतलब मुझे लगता है हर किसी को अपना share of price pay करना ही पड़ता है, either they are beautiful or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody has their challenges. अब देखो ना, आप कोई अगर इतना attractive नहीं है, but बहुत ज़बरदस्त actress है, उनको भी feel होता है कि यार आप लोग हमें खूबसूरत नहीं समझते. But मैं ये समझती हूँ कि sometimes, and in fact all the time, I feel when somebody has an incredible personality, they have an exciting mind, they look 10 times more attractive than somebody who's textbook perfect.
Correct.
What makes you beautiful, and it's cliche, but what makes you beautiful is the whole package. Like if you are good looking, but you're vacuous, there's nothing more to you. मैं आपको देखूंगी, but beyond that, that's done. वो कितना last करेगा? You've got to be complete.
Yeah.
And I think you have to work on those elements about you.
It's like same yesterday we were discussing with this lady. She used to train Miss India's, right? एक दिन मैं कहीं जा रहा था and there's this Miss India walked by. I said, अरे बिल्कुल सुंदर लगती है. तो मैंने कहा Miss India तो सुंदर लगना जरूरी है क्या? She's a package, right?
Yeah.
Can be anything. आप उसे केवल beauty की वजह से Miss India label कैसे करते हो? But this is the way people see beauty.
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, Miss World is a beauty pageant. It's
only about beauty. Yeah.
It is a lot to do with beauty, but because we're living in a more so-called evolved world or a woke world, that person needs to be able to speak and convey a message as well, because at the end of the day, you are going to go out there and put a message up. So they need to be able to speak. But I mean, it is a beauty pageant.
Yeah. But it should not, yeah, but if you ask me, that I see it as like more, you have broader perspective to see rather than just being a beautiful woman.
No, of course you do. I mean, you're going to go out there and you're going to do a bunch of social initiatives. Right. You're going to connect with people from all over the world. You have to have the ability to communicate. You have to have empathy. You have to have kindness. You have to have basic intelligence. Those are very, very important things. That's what makes you complete. But essentially, it is also a platform for how good you look.
So how what was your lowest phase in your life
My lowest phase.
and how you deal with it?
I don't know if I can put my finger on what caused it, but I would say probably about 9 or 10 years ago, maybe. It was just, I don't know what it was because I was still working. It's not like I ever stopped working. I think it was just this very empty feeling. It's just an empty feeling of, am I happy? What am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Have I made the right choices? I made my mom leave her entire life and come here. It's those questions, and I don't know what brought it about, but it was just there, very much at the back of my mind, and something I was battling with. And let's be honest, 10 years ago, पहले भी हम कहाँ mental health वगैरह में बात करते थे, हम बात ही नहीं करते थे.
Right.
I mean, being us and
बिल्कुल.
our age group and everything, it was just you show up and you go to work. You don't take a day off for your mental health. वो क्या होता है?
Right.
You know, you don't suddenly just say, oh, I need a break from social media because of my mental health. We didn't have those excuses. You know, it was just, you're having a bad day, but pick yourself up and go to work.
मतलब लोगों को लगता है जब आप काम कर रहे होते हैं तब आपका मेंटल हेल्थ बिल्कुल सही रहता है, बट ऐसा नहीं होता है.
कहाँ होता है?
बिल्कुल.
Because कुछ चल रहा होता है ना, you don't know what it is.
क्योंकि sorry to cut you down, because I think a lot of people ask the question, oh, now she's going through some gap, now she's battling with something. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. क्या पता आप काम करते करते बहुत चीज़ें बैटल कर रहे हो.
Of course, it creeps up without you even knowing.
Yes.
But it's like I said, I can't put a finger on it. How did I get myself out of it? I'm really lucky I have a strong support system. That बहुत help करता है. I have a couple of good friends that you can talk to. And I think my dog came into my life and changed my world. She came into my life and I just realized that things that seem so important are really important.
As far as I can understand, you're a private person, right?
Yeah.
आपको जब कोई मिलता है तो what kind of conversation you like to talk more about? जब भी कोई आपको किसी के अंदर इंटरेस्ट चाहिए, जैसे आपने बोला जरूरी नहीं है भाई मुझे ये चीज़ इंटरेस्टिंग लगे, जब आप किसी साथ बैठते हो बात करने लिए, what kind of conversation you fell into? कि this is the much deep-rooted conversation I want to fell into.
No, I never plan like that. I can talk about anything.
But फिर भी
I love to talk about everything. I love to talk about politics. I love to talk about, I don't know, even if it's OTT shows I'm watching. I love to talk about anything. I love to talk about people's journeys, where they started from, where they came from. I think when people meet me, because so many of them meet me with the presumption of the image, when they meet me, I think they're usually pleasantly shocked or surprised on how many things I can hold a conversation on. That I'm a well-read person,
Right.
well-rounded. कि आप किसी भी subject पे बात करोगे तो I'm happy to partake in it. और अगर उसके बारे में मुझे नहीं जानकारी है, I'm very happy to learn about it.
Okay.
So I'm very open to talking about anything. मुझे कोई qualms नहीं है.
आप when you said कि जर्नी, किस तरह की जर्नी आपने कोई किसी you have heard from somebody कि ये जर्नी बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग लगी मुझे, किसी की जर्नी?
I think हर किसी की जर्नी इंटरेस्टिंग होती है, चाहे वो बिजनेस वर्ल्ड से हो, चाहे वो
बट फिर भी किसी की कोई बात है, कोई जर्नी ऐसे इंस्पायरिंग हो.
I see one of my closest friends is Manish Malhotra. उनकी जर्नी हमेशा मुझे बहुत इंस्पायरिंग लगती है. Because वो जहाँ से उन्होंने शुरू किया है और जिस मकाम पे पहुँचे हैं, उनको तो काम करने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, लेकिन आज भी वो सबसे पहले जाएंगे ऑफिस सुबह 8 बजे before anybody comes. He's so passionate about his work. He's got such a vision for what he wants to do and he's not stopped. And he's so good with everything that he does. His whole most passionate thing is in his life is his work, right? He loves it. And I love that about him. तो उनकी जर्नी जब उनकी मॉम भी बताते हैं कि कहाँ से शुरू हुआ, दर्जियों के पास. He never had any formal training. For someone like him to become not only the #1 film stylist, but also a designer,
Right.
like a legit designer, is a huge deal. So मुझे उनकी स्टोरी और आज हम इतना मिलते हैं, अभी भी कुछ ना कुछ कहानी निकल जाती है कि जब मैं वो वाली पिक्चर कर रहा था तो ऐसे हुआ, या जब मैं वो वाला शो किया तो ऐसे हुआ. I find that inspiring. I do. I think it's a really, really inspiring journey.
किन मतलब कब आप बड़े इमोशनल फील करते हो, किस एनी?
Obviously people feel emotional when it comes to their families, but I'm a funny one. I'm that girl who I can cry watching a reality show. I can cry watching MasterChef Australia.
Really?
Yeah. I actually can tear up. I get very moved by talent. I get very emotional about talent. I find people who are talented, whether they're good singers, whether they're good dancers, whether they're good cooks. I get very moved by those stories because I think talent is such a precious thing. So I get moved by those, not like those fake kind of dramebaz wale reality shows, like real talent. You know, I get moved by that. So उन चीज़ों से मैं emotional होती हूँ.
आप मतलब लोगों के लिए cheerleader काम करते हो कि यार हाँ ये आगे बढ़े लाइफ में यार
100%.
बट लोग आपके लिए ऐसे सपोर्ट में आए
Maybe one or two.
very
Right.
hard
People think that I'm friends with all of Bollywood. Yeah, Sophie's known to like be invited to all the
I was
parties, and Sophie's friends with everyone, and everyone's supporting Sophie. And no, I don't. I will say that I have friends. Have any of them ever helped me advance in my career? Absolutely not. Nobody's given me a free lunch. Nobody's given me a break without me having to work extremely hard for it. Having friends does not necessarily get you work. Your work gets you work.
some people talk about connections in the city like Mumbai.
Well, I know everybody. Have you seen me doing like the biggest of the biggest movies? Have you seen me getting like the biggest of the biggest collaborations? No. Whatever I've done by myself.
Then why people talk about these big parties, go there, make connections?
तो वो तो मुझे भी लगता था ना जब मैं नई आई थी कि आप बड़ी बड़ी पार्टीज में जाओगे आप connections बनाओगे. Everyone's very happy to make connections with a girl who's a new face in the circle.
Yeah.
They love it. They love being surrounded by like new faces, pretty faces, sexy girls. Does it necessarily get you work? No, it doesn't.
Okay, I used to think them differently. So how Mumbai city functions, according to you,
How does it function? I mean,
in terms of work?
it functions in many different ways. You get work based on your own merit. Some people get work through connections. I never did. Some people take shortcuts. Some people are still struggling. There's many, many ways that the city functions. Different ways. I mean, today it's so different. Today is more professional. You have casting directors and this, that,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other. Although I did have a casting director, very well-known one, tell me, यार आप अपना सोशल मीडिया थोड़ा चेंज करो.
क्या
आपका बहुत ग्लैमरस लगता है, थोड़ा अपने आप को डीग्लैमराइज करो. I really wanted to get you cast in such and such role, but they just couldn't imagine you in that because आपके Instagram से ऐसे लगता नहीं. I said to him, I was like, if a director does not have the vision
Depth, yes.
and they're going to cast me based on my Instagram photos, तो मुझको वैसे ही उनके साथ काम नहीं करना. या तो आप बुलाओ ना और मुझसे ऑडिशन कराओ और फिर बोलो हाँ ये नहीं कर पा रही है. But on the basis of what I'm posting on my Instagram, if you're going to tell me this girl cannot pass off as such and such, I'm sorry. Then I don't want to work with such directors because ऐसा पहले तो बिल्कुल नहीं होता था.
बिल्कुल.
आप बुलाओ ना किसी को, आप देखो, आप उनका ट्रायल करो, ऑडिशन करो, put them in the get up or put them in whatever, get them to speak in front of a camera. Then say she's not working for me. I get it. No offense taken, no ego. But if you're going to tell me because I've got like a glam picture, you can't imagine me looking like a simple girl, I'm sorry, that's absolute rubbish. That's just a cop-out. Or if you're going to cast me based on the number of Instagram followers I have, that's absolute rubbish because that does not translate into footfalls. Right? The number of followers you have does not translate into the number of people who are going to go and listen to my song or go to the cinema to see me. वो नहीं होता.
But लोग फिर ऐसे कास्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं?
उनको लगता है उसका कोई बेनिफिट होगा, बट नहीं होता.
क्योंकि मेरे को ऐसा लगता है अगर किसी के 50 मिलियन फॉलोवर है, मैंने तो आज तक कभी नहीं देखा कि 50 मिलियन लोग जाके कहीं कुछ देखते हैं. चलो let's forget about
People have become really smart. People are only going to go and watch what they are really excited to see, regardless of who's in it. I think that's been proven time and time again. Just because you're the biggest superstar in Bollywood doesn't mean you're going to have the biggest film. Right? People have become smart. People want to see interesting content. It's expensive to go to the theaters.
Very expensive, yes.
Right? So if you're going to spend that money, you really want it to be for something that's worth it. Otherwise, you'll wait for it to come on a streaming platform or on TV.
आपने अभी मुझे बोला कास्टिंग के बारे में जब आपको बुलाया था, obviously, है ना. What kind of such silly statement you come across? से काफ़ी ऐसे silly statement देखो, जैसे आपने बताया कि मुझे मूवीज़ के लिए बुलाया गया, अरे आप Instagram पे फॉलो है इसका.
नहीं, मेरे साथ ऐसा नहीं हुआ. वो सुनाते हैं मुझे कि people getting cast on the basis of that. मुझे तो बस ये बोला गया था कि आप अपनी पिक्चर्स को थोड़ा चेंज करें, make them really simple, like, keep it really basic, because people are not able to visualize you.
और क्या ऐसा कुछ सुनने को मिलता है आपको?
वो तो पहले भी सुनने को मिलता था कि आप ग्लैमरस हो ना, आप ग्लैमरस ही रहो। तो मेरा मतलब, उसका मतलब है कि ग्लैमरस लड़की के इमोशंस नहीं होते।
बिल्कुल
नहीं, बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं होते हैं ना।
बड़ा silly statement.
Like you, so you're glamorous, but you don't have any emotion, right? Like that's what the thought process.
मैं तो पहली बार
You look sexy and you look pretty and you can do a song and you can do like a strong लड़की का रोल, sexy लड़की का रोल। तो I'm like, मतलब अच्छा, तो sexy लड़की के भी कोई इमोशन नहीं होते। ये कहाँ का है? यहाँ की सोच थी और कभी कभी अभी भी हो सकती है। ये थी, like it's very very strange.
and how can you change this?
You can't, which is why you hardly see me in movies, because when people would tell me to dumb down or not have an opinion, I couldn't do it. I'm an intelligent girl. I can't pretend to be dumb. I can only do it for so long. And when I saw myself repeatedly doing those kind of roles, I was like, why am I doing this? It's not कि, first of all, it's not कि मुझे फिल्मों से पैसे भी इतने मिल रहे हैं. Because unless you're in the top few, you don't make money from movies. You make money from everything else that you're doing. I said, एक तो मेरे इतने पैसे भी नहीं बन रहे हैं यहाँ पे. ऊपर से you're expecting me to be stupid in every film, dumb, playing a kind of character which is giving me no satisfaction.
Right.
तो मैं कर क्यों रही हूँ? So, songs I'm very happy to do because I love dancing. I'm very happy to do that if
Yes.
that's what you want me to do. But उसमें भी कुछ ऐसे गाने आए जिनके लिरिक्स ही इतनी वाहियात थे कि मुझे करने ही नहीं थे. You know, हर चीज़ तो आप नहीं कर सकते. At the end of the day, maybe I was lucky कि I could choose.
Right.
मुझे मेरी फैमिली की बैकिंग थी, मेरे लाइव शोज इतना अच्छा कर रहे थे, एंड एज अ वीजे आई वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड. तो आई वाज नेवर डेस्परेट. फिर भी मैंने कुछ ऐसी फिल्में की जो मैं अब सोचती यार मैंने ये क्यों किया, मैंने ज़रूरत क्या थी, बट उस टाइम पे थी ज़रूरत, क्योंकि आपको लगता है ये करने से आपकी इमेज बन रही है. मैंने सिर्फ बड़े बड़े डायरेक्टर्स के साथ काम किया, मैंने छोटे डायरेक्टर्स के साथ तो काम ही नहीं किया. दे आर ऑल वेल नोन, अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स. Sometimes you sign a movie and it doesn't turn out the way you expect it to be. That's not your fault. Sometimes you think your role is going to be all of that and काट कूट के आप फिर अपने आप को देखते हो, आप कहते हो यही था. वो सब चीज़ें आपके कंट्रोल में नहीं है.
चलो आपको if we give you a chance, how would you like to talk in a better way for yourself? Like
In a better way for myself?
Yeah, because don't think about this way and this way. Think about this kind of Sophie also.
No, I didn't understand that question because I only think of myself in the best way.
Because see, you say there are a lot more opinions going around, right? Lot more things are going around. People are talking this and this about कि ऐसी फिल्म कर, जैसे आपने बोला ना कि ऐसी फिल्म जो आ रही है, आप ऐसी फिल्म में टाइप कास्ट कर रहे हैं या फिर आप ग्लैमरस हो, ये सब चीज़ों में डाल रहे हैं. But what is real you want to show to the world that this is my image I want to put forward.
Oh, no, I have no desire to show any such image. I'm okay for people to think whatever they want to think.
Okay, you're completely okay.
I'm not answerable to anybody. If people see this and they think she's super smart and eloquent and did not expect that, great. If people are like, she's exactly what we thought, great. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Their opinion doesn't define me. It never has. It never will. I'm very sure of who I am. And that I always was.
But I worry about sometimes that in a city like Mumbai, where you are so popular at some point of time, जब आपने वीजिंग भी किया, आपने किया, फिर एक ऐसा टाइम भी आ सकता है कि आप फिर भी मेहनत कर रहे हो और फिर भी थोड़ा सा गैप आना पड़ता है. यहाँ पे शहर में गैप आ जाता है वापस.
काम पे वो तो आ ही जाता है ना सबके करियर में. देखिए पहले आप लोग मुझे ऑन स्क्रीन देखते थे नॉन स्टॉप, चाहे वो MTV पे होता था एज अ वीजे, मेरे पास 4 शोज थे डेली, चाहे वो मेरे म्यूजिक वीडियोस जो ज़्यादा आते थे फ्रीक्वेंटली, चाहे फिल्मों के गानों में या फिल्मों के रोल्स में लोग मुझे देखते ही थे ना. अब ऑन स्क्रीन तो आप मुझे कम ही देखते हो, लेकिन उससे मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस शायद बीच में हिला होगा थोड़ा कि अब मुझे नहीं देते. बट एक्चुअली मैं अपने आप को देखती हूँ कि बहुत सारे आए धूमधाम के साथ और वो तो बिल्कुल ही चले गए. और मैं ये भी देखती हूँ कि मैं एक लड़की हूँ जो बिना किसी कंट्रोवर्सी के, बिना किसी गॉडफादर के, बिना किसी लिंकअप के, अलग मुल्क से, शहर से नहीं, अलग मुल्क से आई है और वो अभी तक यहाँ पे कर रही है अपना काम बिना किसी कनेक्शन के, बिना किसी दोस्त के. वो अपनी मेहनत पे, अपने बलबूते पे कर रही है ना. तो then I sit and I look and I'm like, good job, Soph. You're still here. You're still looking good. You're still doing what you love, for which I'm grateful every single day. I'm still paying my own bills. I've done it on my own. How many people can say that? How many people can really say that? I don't have anyone else paying my bills. I never have. Yeah, I have a sugar mommy, which is my real mom, who always gave me the option कि if you don't want to be here, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, हम चले जाएंगे. But वो मेरी responsibility थी कि मैं आपको यहाँ पे लाई हूँ, मैं करके ही दिखाऊंगी. तो हम कर ही रहे हैं.
But आपका तो मतलब if you'll ask me, I can see the fire, still see the fire. तो फिर ऐसा क्यों है, क्यों गैप आता है?
गैप क्यों आता है? देखिए, फिल्म्स में मैंने I pretty much made a choice to not do all that kind of stuff. And if you see the kind of work that's coming up for women, there isn't that much. The same few people get the best roles, right? If you say on OTT, yeah, I would love to do something which is interesting, but if a casting director is going to tell me that they're going to cast you based on your Instagram pictures, then again, I'm not interested. So as and when somebody sees something in me, I'm sure they'll give me a call. I've had calls for things I don't want to do. Maybe I'll get a call for something I really do want to do. In terms of chat shows and things like that, well, there's all of you doing podcasts.
Yeah.
But I will definitely always have my unique space doing that. So what is it that I love to do? I love to do my music and my music videos. Music videos, I pretty much finance my own. And I don't make cheap stuff. So it costs a lot. So I end up putting out maybe one a year, sometimes try for two. So you'll see some new music from me. I've been working really hard on new music. That'll definitely come out. So with the new music comes a lot of live shows. And that's what I love to do. My live shows. I enjoy it. I thrive on it. I'm damn good at it. I just got back from a US tour with Hrithik Roshan. It was incredible. That's what I do. तो गैप मेरे काम में नहीं आता है. आप लोगों को लगता है क्योंकि शायद आप मुझे स्क्रीन पे इतना नहीं देखते हैं. पर अगर आप मुझे देखें on the live show circuit, वहाँ पे मैंने अपनी जगह बनाई है and I'm happy to keep it that.
आप स्पिरिचुअल हो? टाइम के साथ हुए हो?
नहीं, मैं हमेशा स्पिरिचुअल थी. मैं हमेशा I've always believed in God. Maybe I'm not so ritualistic, but I have a very strong belief in God. And yeah, I mean, my relationship with God is something very personal. I don't share it with everybody to see. I don't think I need to. I think your relationship with God and your spirituality is a very personal journey. I'll talk about it if friends want to talk about it, but it's not something I thrust down other people's throat.
आपने बिजनेस करने का भी ट्राई किया था एक बार. Still, there was a tea you launched, right?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Well, it started off amazing, and I think we were the first ever Ayurvedic detox tea before anybody. कितने सारे आ गए?
Yeah.
I was the first. Very proud of that.
I asked the same question.
Yeah, it did so well, but then we had a few issues along the way, and I think sadly I didn't have the right partners. But it was a lesson. It was really exciting to see it do well. It was a lesson in many things. And I guess I have business in my blood, so you'll definitely see me launch something else very soon.
And what are the lessons you got?
It's very important to have the right partners. It's very important to be able to trust them. It's very important to plan correctly. It's very important to understand what product you're putting out. If you're putting out a tea and that's doing well, don't suddenly go into vitamins.
Okay. You tried getting...
I did not want to.
Okay.
My partner did. I thought it was a silly idea. Pharmaceuticals, I come from pharmaceuticals. I know how hard it is and how much money you need. I didn't think it was the right idea. And I think ultimately that was not a good decision. But there's always lessons to learn. And I think as an entrepreneur, as a business person, it's all about failure. You have to keep failing till you succeed. So I'm not afraid.
How you see failures now, because you have many lessons in your life. So I can see.
Don't all of us? I think all of us have so many failures in our lives. I think when people tell you those cliche dialogues, like you learn so much more from your failures than your success. कभी-कभी जब आप यंगर होते हो ना, आप उनको देखते हैं कि क्या बकवास है, फेलियर किसको चाहिए, फेलियर से क्या सीख, पर आप फेलियर से ही सीखते हो, आप उन्हीं चीज़ों से सीखते हो. You learn a lot from failure in terms of what you should not do again. But at the same time, I read a beautiful book by Matthew McConaughey called Green Lights. It's one of my favorite books. I read it several times. And he said something really important. He said, just as important as it is to remember your failures, note down your successes. Note down the times that you were feeling good, that something went right. Because when things are going wrong, go back to that and see what you did right. I think that's important.
Yes.
It's so important to go back and read that. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. That's what went right. Go back to that. Sometimes just go back to the basic. So yeah, as much as your failures are important, so are your successes.
Some people try to calculate success also. Is it success equals to happiness?
Listen, anybody who says that success does not equate to happiness is lying, right? Success is definitely a factor in your happiness. Now, what that success is different to everybody, right? Success could be monetary. It could be emotional. It could be just anything, right? So that success is different for different people. So that is definitely a part of happiness. But success is also having the luxury of choice.
Totally. Yes.
Now, that's an important part of success, that you are at that point where you can choose to do the things you want to do. You can choose the kind of work. You can choose to say no. You can choose to take a day off. You can choose. Choosing to say no is a huge luxury. Not everybody has that luxury.
हम अपने लाइफ में ना किसी पॉइंट पे कहीं होते हैं, है ना, अपने माइंडसेट से, अपनी आदतों से. Where are you now?
मेरा
इवॉल्व होता है ना अपना माइंडसेट, हर समय इवॉल्व होता रहता है. Where are you now?
यार I'm at that point where I just know I don't have to please anybody else. I know that it's important to, like, you have to be okay with yourself. And I think it's not just now. I think I realized that much earlier in my career, that there were some paths I was not willing to go down. And maybe seeing a lot of people race ahead of me would get frustrating. But I had to reconcile myself, I am okay with the choices I make. And I have to be okay with those choices, because I want to sleep peacefully at night. I want to look at myself in the mirror and say, I did it my way. So I reconciled myself with that a long time ago, and I'm still the same person.
मुंबई में लोग हैं people pleaser?
Oh my God. Not just people pleaser, but like all kinds of pleasers.
Okay.
Yeah. बहुत है. But मैं नहीं हूँ. I'm friendly. I think I'm a kind person. I think I'm an empathetic person. But do I kiss your ass just for the sake of it? Never. I've never done it. If I had done it, maybe I would have got a lot more work.
Oh. अगर कोई फ्रेंडली होता है उसे भी तो एक थिन लाइन का देखा जाता है. Oh, she's friendly, okay.
Yeah. I think with me, because maybe it's the Britishness in me, I think it was always very clear that she's not over-friendly. Her lines are very firmly drawn. My lines were always very firmly drawn, so people would perhaps often find me the other way, कि यार ये तो बहुत अकड़ू है. यार इसमें बड़ा attitude है. नहीं, मुझ में attitude नहीं है. I'm just not fake. I'll be really nice to you and really pleasant with you, but I will never be over-friendly, like, I'm so happy to see you even though I hardly know you. I'll never do that. I'll never pretend to be overexcited.
When you call fake someone in a city like Mumbai, क्या मतलब होता है उसका fake होने का मतलब?
Fake का वही मतलब होता है कि they don't really say what they think. They are just trying to be extra nice to everybody in the hope that it will lead to some kind of result. Or just be really nice to somebody on their face and horrible behind their back. There's so many fake के कितने मायने होते हैं, बहुत सारे.
तो बड़ा shallow हुआ एक तरीके से.
But it's not just Mumbai, it's everywhere. If you're going to tell me people in Delhi aren't fake, then please.
Yeah. But जहाँ पे competition ज़्यादा होता है वहाँ पे लोग ज़्यादा.
तो दिल्ली में भी तो competition होता है social circle में कितना.
नहीं मैं सोच.
वहाँ पे तो पैसे का कितना competition होता है.
पैसे का competition.
तो fake ही है ना सब. वहाँ पे तो दौलत की भी fakeness है ना.
कितनी दूर तक जाओगे आप ऐसे?
I don't know. कुछ लोग जा चुके हैं, कुछ लोग नहीं जाएंगे. मेरा ये देखो, मेरा फंडा बहुत सिंपल है लाइफ में. मैं दूसरों को देखती ही नहीं है. I stopped judging people a long time ago. This place can be a hellhole. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has to survive in their own way. And I'm not here to judge anybody or how they do it. I'm only here looking at my lane. What I'm doing, am I okay with what I'm doing? Am I staying true to what I believe? Am I sleeping peacefully at night? बस मुझे किसको जवाब देना है? To my mom
Right.
and to my God. Nobody else. I'm not answerable to anybody. तो वो मेरी जर्नी है. तो मैं किसी और को क्यों जज करूं यार? उन्होंने जो करना है वो करें. Do I chat with my friends? Do we gossip? Do we pass a comment? Yes, I'm a human being. Of course I will.
Yeah.
I'm not a saint. Of course I will. But deep down, am I really judging what decision they're making? Not at all. Not at all. Because as a single girl from another country, trying to make it in this city, I know how hard it can be.
How hard?
So hard.
Just want to understand.
God, how hard can it be? I don't know. How do I explain how hard it can be? How do you find your place? How do you have so much confidence in yourself? See, look, I was lucky. I had my mom, my nani.
Yeah.
मेरी नानी हमें visit करने आई तो हमने तो उनको रख लिया. तो मेरे पास में दो strong female figures थे.
Right.
तो I was never that girl who was thinking कि यार मैं अकेली हूँ यहाँ पे. मुझे दोस्त बनाने पड़ेंगे. मैं खाने के लिए क्या करूँगी? मेरा अगला रेंट कहाँ से आएगा? तो मेरी जर्नी वो तो थी ही नहीं.
Correct.
Which is also, you get judged for that also, right? Because in this industry, people, the outsiders, those who are watching, may disagree with me, but I think it's a fact. Unless they feel like you really struggled, कि मेरे पास तो कपड़े भी नहीं होते थे, मेरे पास तो पता नहीं था when I could pay my next bill. Unless you give them that kind of a story, na, they don't feel like you struggled. But that was not my story. My story was I came from a good family from abroad to a completely new country, to a completely different world. और मुझे अपना नाम यहाँ बनाना था. And I had to do it. और वो कैसे हुआ? वो मेहनत से हुआ. Sleepless nights से हुआ. वो hard work से हुआ. वो self doubt से हुआ. वो हर चीज से हुआ. वो मेरी जर्नी वो थी. How do I somehow sustain in this city?
मतलब मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है कि अगर कोई आउटसाइडर है उसने अपनी जगह बनाई है, मान लेते हैं लेट्स से वो आपने बोला स्लीप आपकी बहुत सारे स्ट्रगल थे और फिर भी आप सिटी में सेटल हो गए, बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है जो कंफर्ट जोन से आया उसका अपना शेयर नहीं है उसमें. उसकी अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स है. उसकी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम्स होती है आपको दिखे ना. मतलब मैं ये तो नहीं मानता कि अंबानी जी के घर में सब हंसते ही हैं, उनके अपने प्रॉब्लम्स होंगे.
Everybody has that. So why
I have to understand with the
So why are you judging my journey according to somebody? Of course, I understand that people who come from a background where they don't have any financial stability, where they don't have family support, where they're doing it, I understand that must be damn hard. And I definitely don't mean to say that my journey is harder, but my journey is different. My journey is different. So I don't think anyone should value it as any lesser. And I'm not going to put out fake stories to say कि मेरे पास ये नहीं था, मेरे पास वो नहीं था, मेरे पास.
लोग ऐसा भी करते हैं वैसे.
करते हैं. मुझे नहीं लगता कि वो से. मुझे लगता है कि end of the day ना आप ये जितनी भी कहानियाँ बनाएंगे, end of the day people will just, either they will like you or they will not. Either they will see through it or they will not. Essentially, they do see through it.
But when people say that fake it till you make it, do you agree on this line?
That's a different thing. Fake it till you make it is a very different thing in that in your head, like you believe you are already that somebody. Fake it till you make it is that.
Okay.
Okay? It's not being fake.
Okay.
It's fake it in your head until like manifest it so hard, you're already visualizing it. I'm visualizing that I'm that massive superstar on stage or that pop star on stage. I'm already in my head. I'm behaving that person. Like I'm behaving like that person till it becomes my reality.
Reality, okay.
That's not necessarily me being a fake person. That's me just being so hard in how I visualize it. My dream. I visualize it so hard. That is fake it till you make it.
Difficult to understand sum up everything because it comes with a lot of packages in you.
Really?
Yeah. So somewhere you're a businessman, somewhere you're struggling in your own journey, somewhere you're coming from this. So what all layers you hold in your personality?
I think like every woman, many layers. And I don't think it's not just women. I think every human being has so many.
That's why I want to understand whatever
So
it is.
many layers. You have so many layers. I mean, and you have so many roles that you play in your life. How can anybody be one-dimensional? Why should anybody be one-dimensional? Nobody's black or white. Everybody has so many things. You can be strong. You can be emotional. You can be loving. You can be sensitive. You know, you can be fiery. You can be a daughter. You can be a sister. You can be everything. Why should I be one?
मुझे ऐसा लगता है when you're glamorous, when people label you as a glamorous, so people think she's easy to catch. Is it when you be too friendly with people and you be labeled as glamorous person and you go to party? Is it that way? People think that way?
I mean, I think when people think that you're sexy on screen,
Yeah.
they think that you must be dating anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
When you come from abroad, I've said this somewhere else as well. When girls come from abroad, they get the label of being easy.
Easy approachable is the word.
Easy to sleep around with as well.
Oh.
People just think that your mindset will be different. I want to tell you, British Asians are 20 years behind the Desis over here. जब मैं यहाँ पे आई, and I remember we had to do that whole MTV audition thing, the VJ hunt, तो हम गोवा गए. And the girls were running around in their swimsuits on the Goa beach. And I was the one who was most conservative and most uneasy. And I came from the UK. I was very comfortable wearing Western clothes and everything, but suddenly running around on camera in bikinis was not easy for me. मैं वहाँ पे जब एक VJ थी और मैं Z पे काम करती थी, I had the #1 show there when I was through college. अगर मैं वहाँ पे sleeveless पहनती थी तो I used to get hate mail. आप तो नंगे हो गए sleeveless पहनने से. Cleavage को तो आप छोड़ ही दो sleeveless पहनने से. तो मैं तो वहां से आई थी और अचानक यहाँ पे सब रेड बेवॉच के स्विमसूट्स पहन के सब गोवा पे के बीच पे भाग रहे हैं. I was like, wow, these girls are doing it so easily. I almost left the BJ hunt because I was like, I don't think I'm comfortable with this. This is very strange for me. Like, I'm comfortable wearing Western clothes, but am I comfortable suddenly on camera running around in a swimsuit? I don't know if I am. So it's funny. People think that you're glamorous and you're easy, but I come from somewhere that's really much more conservative, where our values are still pretty traditional. So when people would suggest that, perhaps you're easy and it's,
Hey.
I never was, which is why if you try and do any research about me, you won't hear of any scandals or any link-ups because I'm really particular about that. I'm very particular about that.
How are you good at? Are you good at friendship?
Yeah, I think I'm a very good friend. I mean, I don't know. I guess the best way to say it, my best friend is still the friend I made when I was 5 years old.
Oh.
She's still my best friend.
You're old school in that.
And we don't even live in the same country. She's still my best friend. My other close friends, we've been friends since the age of 11.
पर इस शहर में दोस्ती बनाया आपने?
बनाए? But इस शहर में क्या है, मैंने जो दोस्त बनाए ना, वो I love them to death. They're great. I have very few friends. वो भी उम्र के साथ आपका सर्कल कम होता है.
कम हो जाता है, वो सब मैं मानता हूँ.
But यहाँ पे जितने भी लोग हैं, वो मुझे तब जानते हैं जब मैं सोफी चौधरी बनी. Right? They don't know me from my school days. They don't know सोफी जो थी, जिसने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि वो यहाँ पे आएगी. But yes, people like Manish and all know me when I was very new in this industry. He's seen me right from the start. और वो अभी तक मेरे बहुत करीब दोस्त हैं. मेरे 3-4 और ऐसे दोस्त हैं who I love to death. And they're good friends of mine. Yeah, I think I'm a very good friend. If I weren't, I don't think these friendships would have lasted.
वो भी आपके लिए वैसे ही खड़े होते हैं लाइफ में, जैसे आप दूसरों के लिए.
Yeah, I think they have my back. But like I said, when I was younger, I would fight with my family. I say, I have so many friends. I have 20-25 friends. They'll all be there for me.
लाइफ ऐसे नहीं चलती.
और तब मेरे मामू भी मुझे कहते थे कि आपको पता चलेगा एक दिन, अगर आपके 2-3 भी खड़े हो गए ना, आपके लिए बहुत हो गया. वो अब समझ में आता है. जब 2-3 आपके लिए खड़े हो जाए ना, वो बहुत बड़ी बात.
तो अब मैं चाहता हूँ, before wrapping up, I want to give all the spotlight on you.
Oh God.
So whatever you want to say, speak from your heart.
Oh God, I think I've said everything.
No. This should be a closing note from your end.
Oh God, you're putting me on the spot, literally. I mean, I don't know. I think I would just say, never judge a book by its cover. number one. I think people have many more layers to them than you could possibly understand. We live in a very judgmental society, but try to be kind. Don't judge people. सबकी अपनी अपनी मुश्किलात हैं, सबकी अपनी जर्नी है, सबकी अपनी अपनी ज़िंदगी है. आप जो स्क्रीन पे देख के बैठ के सबको जज कर रहे हो, आप भी परफेक्ट नहीं हो. Nobody is. Nobody should be. Perfect is boring. So just accept people. Show a little kindness because I think the world needs that. And I think more than anything, stay true to yourself. Don't live your life according to other people. I think you have to live life according to yourself. We all know how short life is. So I think live your own life. Don't live somebody else's life. Live your own dreams. Don't live somebody else's dreams. And जो दिखता है वो हमेशा सच नहीं होता.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sophie, for being on Impact Story.
Thank you so much.